Today I'm gonna be resealing my headlights with resealing glue. You're gonna need these things right here. You're gonna need 4. It has one here, one here, one here, and another one over here, right? So you're gonna need 4 of them for each headlight. Before you start applying the sealing glue, make sure you clean the inside very well and clean the projector. And this is what I used, glass cleaner, to clean my projector, and I cleaned the inside really well, because once you seal it, you're not gonna be able to take it off without a fight. So make sure you clean it very well and use the dust cap on the back so no dirt goes in. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it here and then go all around it. So as you can see, I already did it. Now, one thing that I'm gonna do different on the next is that I started from here, right? So I'm gonna start from the bottom, so in case I do not seal the ends right, then water might leak in, versus being on the bottom, then water won't really go in, right? But nah, it's good. It's just something you might want to do is just start from the bottom. It would be best, but either way, it should work. I mean, as you can see, it's pretty good right there. Now, before I go with the heat gun around it, make sure you clean your lens again if you touched it like I did. So I'm about to do that. But then after that, just go with your heat gun around it, and then you put the lens back on, and then you're gonna put these little clips on it. So I'm gonna do the second headlight, and I learned a few things from doing the first one, that I made a mistake, right? And on this one, I'm not gonna use the Morimoto sealant. I'm gonna use the one I bought on Amazon. This one right here seems to be pretty soft. It's really soft, actually. The Morimoto one is a little bit more harder, but then again, I had that for years, so not sure if that has something to do with it. But this one is more sticky and it's softer. Also, I'm gonna start from the bottom, and I'm not really gonna stretch it too much, because on the first headlight I stretched it too much, and I feel like it didn't really seal. So to test that, I'm gonna have to put some water on top, and hopefully no water goes inside. If water goes inside, I'm gonna have to take it apart. So I don't want you to do that. So this is gonna be my second try, and we'll see how it goes. Remember, clean this first and clean the inside of the lens before you put it on, right? This one seems to be actually thicker than the Morimoto one, so I might stretch it a little, because yeah, this thing is way thicker. So maybe you want to stretch it a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely thicker, so stretch it just a little bit. As you can see, it fills the whole channel. Yeah, definitely stretch it a bit, otherwise once you put the lens on, it's just gonna come out, which really is not bad. You can just take it off, but either way, just stretch it a little. On the corners, try to not stretch it and leave it as it is, and then stretch again. And at the end, just cut it. You can use your scissors if you want. So the lens is on now. First I put the sealant, then I heat it up, or warm it up, I guess. Then I put the lens on, then this little brackets, 2 on top, 2 on the bottom, and then I put these clamps. So I put the clamps, and then I heat it up again to make it hot in here. And as you can see, on some parts it's sticking out a little. Then I'm gonna do the same on top, on this side, and on the bottom. So once I let it cool down here, I'm gonna go to this side, and then the top, and then the bottom. But you can do it either way, and hopefully they stay sealed. Once everything's right up, I'm gonna pour water on top, and hopefully no water goes inside. And that's how I'm gonna test if they are sealed or not. So here is the final product. They have been sealed already. They've been cleaned. They are ready to go on the car. And this one right here has the OEM dust cap. This one has the one that came with the aftermarket. I'll show you in a minute if I don't forget. Also, when you're installing your D2S HID kit, make sure you do it right and don't be like me. I broke one of the nipples because it has two, one right here, the other one right here. I broke it. I tried to super glue it, didn't work. So I guess I'm gonna put it like that and hopefully it stays. If not, I'm gonna have to buy new bulbs and I'm gonna buy the Morimoto D2S, which are like 70-80 bucks for both of them. So yeah, learn from me. Anyways, let me show you some other stuff that I wanted to talk about. So on this one, use your OEM because the aftermarket ones, they look the same, but they're not. They're a little bit longer, so when you put them on, they're just loose, and these ones are tight. They're pretty tight there. Definitely use them. Otherwise, with the heat, it's just gonna open. Summer heat, at least here in Texas, they're probably gonna come off. So definitely use these ones, two on top, two on the bottom. Also, here on top, you can see a little bit of a gap. I guess when I was taking them off, I put too much heat on here and it kind of deformed. Left a little gap right here, so I grabbed a little bit of sealant and I rolled it, put it in there, and then I used a heat gun and I just kind of passed my finger and whatnot, so no water will go in. And even then, I don't think water would go in, but I still did it, right? I did it all on top. This one right here, as you can see, is perfect. It's a perfect seal. I didn't have to do it. I guess I didn't deform this one, right? Here's the dust cap from the aftermarket headlights, which I really like. I really like this. I should have kept the other one, so I should have done it on this one too, but I didn't. I know the hole looks ugly as hell, but once I put the D2S, it fits perfectly. No, how do you call it? It's really tight, so there's no way dust gonna go in. But yeah, I know it looks ugly. So pretty much this is the end result. I will be installing them in my car really soon once I get my HID relay kit that I ordered and fix the alternator, which I haven't fixed on my CRX, so I can test them out and show you the before and after. And I seen a guy painted this black before, this right here and this right here, and he left only the middle chrome right here. It looked really nice, I'm not gonna lie. You could also paint the whole thing black if that's what you want to do. I should have done that because as you can see all the way on the corner over there, the chrome is coming off right there, but I doubt somebody's gonna look all in there, you know. So it's not really noticeable, especially once you put the headlights on. It's gonna be kind of like tilted like that, so not really noticeable, right? So it's up to you. Also, another thing, they sell gray sealant. The one I use is black, and you know it doesn't look bad at all. Actually, it does not look bad at all. But if you want to use gray sealant so it matches your headlight, I guess, then you could do that. I'm not sure how it's going to look. I know I tried that before on a black headlight with gray sealant, and it looked ugly as hell. It looked ugly as hell. So, yeah, I'm not sure how it's going to look in here, but I like the black. It looks really nice. Have not tested for water leak yet. I'm going to do that later today or tomorrow. And if it leaks, I will post a video of it. If not, then you know it didn't leak. But other than that, this is the finished product of the retrofit for my CRX. And follow me because I will be showing how it looks at night with the projectors versus how it looks with the LED headlights that I have at the moment. So, man, I'm pretty sure it's going to make a big difference.